I'm Garone, I'm CEO, I'm one of the co-founders of the Movember Foundation. It was a campaign that started in Australia back in 2003 by my brother and a mate, and went on to become a foundation. Now in 21 countries, raised $650 million, and now one of the world's most significant funders of prostate and testicular cancer research and support programs, and also mental health programs for men. It's been a long journey. 2004 was our first fundraising campaign. We've been at this now 13 years. I think it was year 3. At this stage, we were just doing Movember in our spare time. We were volunteering our time. We were funding what needed to be funded out of our own pocket. And in the 3rd year, the campaign blew up unexpectedly in Australia. And we didn't have the appropriate governance behind us. We didn't have a board of directors. We didn't necessarily have, we didn't have anyone working on the financials. In fact, it was my mother helping do that. And we also got a lot of media attention that year, and we started to get criticized heavily. And we got accused of ripping off the foundation and making millions off of it, which was just flat out lies. It was really hard launching the campaign in Canada and America. I came across here to do that. I left home and left behind a very successful campaign and organization, left behind my friends and family to come over here and start it. And there was one in particular that stands out. It actually happened in Toronto a couple of years ago. It was the end of the Movember campaign, and we had one of our biggest campaigns ever, and we were out celebrating, and we're going from one bar to the next. And I said to the guys I was with, we're not going home yet, let's go for one more drink. And we jumped into the back of a taxi, and I happened to be in the back seat in the middle, and the taxi driver turned around and he had this great moustache, and it sort of looked like a Movember moustache. I said, nice mo, mate, in my Australian accent. And he goes, oh, I'm doing it for Movember. And I said, oh, so are we. And he pulled the car over and he said, well, I know it's about men's health, but this is my tribute to my mum. And he went on to say that he lost his mum to breast cancer in Sri Lanka last year because they didn't have enough money to pay for the treatment. And he said, I'll grow a Movember moustache for as long as I live as a tribute to my mum. And we just had this really special moment where I realized this is so much bigger than anything that we'd ever expected. And he was using this platform to honor his mum. It's really interesting, the term social entrepreneurs, it just wasn't around 5 years ago. I get labeled with that now. Now you can do degrees and master's degrees in social entrepreneurship. I think the most important thing is finding something that you're truly passionate about in terms of the cause, and focus on how it is you'll impact that cause. It's the connect between whatever it is you're doing on the campaign side and the mission side and the purpose.